Hi, I'm Scott.
And I'm Elsa.
And we're going to give you the travel guide to skiing in Bend, Oregon.
The video starts now.
It does. Hi, I'm Scott.
And I'm Elsa. Welcome to Meaningful Travel.
Now I'm really excited because this video is all about a town I've been living in for the last 10 years, so I know all the insider information. It is, of course, Bend, Oregon. Now it's only a town of about 100,000 people, but it is the hub of Central Oregon, which means, of course, good food, great entertainment, and awesome beer, and like 285 to 300 days of sunshine a year.
Bend is known for its outdoor recreation and natural beauty. The mountains around Bend get about 30 feet of snow per year, which means there's so much to do in the winter. There's cross-country skiing, downhill skiing, snowboarding, snowmobiling, snowshoeing, and you can even go ice skating at the pavilion downtown. I grew up in a small town. I love the feel of downtown Bend. There are cute shops, so many great places to eat, those craft beverages, and downtown Bend is just beautiful. There's trees all around Bend, and you'll also see deer here and there.
Well, of course, this video is all about the skiing, so let's get to it. We're headed through the town of Sisters to the Hoodoo ski area to get us some coveted night skiing.
The rental process at Mount Bachelor blew me away. So efficient, up-to-date technology. So when we got to Hoodoo, it reminded me of renting equipment back in the day. Nothing wrong with that. I did my paperwork, I got my boots, I got my skis and poles. There are no helmets. You cannot rent a helmet. Funny story, when I was handed my skis, I thought they looked a little short for me, and so I commented to the employee. He reminded me that it was no longer the 1980s and I would be fine. I was fine. It's more about how they perform than how they look.
Now, Hoodoo is about an hour outside of Bend, and the snow's not quite as dry as Mount Bachelor, but the views are equally as stunning.
I predict excellent snow and beautiful scenery.
And a really hot guy.
It's absolutely hot. Throughout the day, we had the opportunity to ride the chairlift with locals who gave us great advice on where and when to ski on the mountain, and also what to eat when we took a break.
Woof, 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 woof. One of the best tips we got, though, was to get the chair to the top of the mountain right before it closes, so we got a 360-degree view of the sunset right before heading to the lodge to get a little bite to eat. And what better way to carb a load for those precious night runs than to head down to the lounge for
nachos and pints, of course.
Yeah, another plate of pulled pork nachos, a few bucks cheaper than Mount Bachelor and like 50% larger. This was a treat.
Being in the bar at Hoodoo reminded me of my college days in Boulder. It was a relaxed, laid-back feel, and it was fun to see the lift operators gathered around a long table for a beer at the end of the day.
But of course, the main reason we came here was for the night skiing, and Elsa took the opportunity to wax poetic. What's your prediction?
Dark, with spots of light.
Oh, I like it.
If you haven't tried night skiing, I recommend you try it. It can feel magical. Fewer people on the lifts, fewer people on the slopes, and there's just this level of intimacy with the mountain.
And believe it or not, on this evening, the snow actually got better as things got colder. And that's one thing to keep in mind with night skiing, is sometimes the weather can be your best friend or your biggest challenge, because sometimes the wind can really howl and the ice can be a little gnarly. So to sum up, let's talk again about what was great and what was not so great. First thing, the vibe. Hoodoo is very much a local style hill. It's very relaxed. You're gonna have a great time. Number two, the beauty. Bachelor had great views, but so does Hoodoo. There are 360 degrees of volcanic peaks all the way around you. And finally, the entertainment. Believe it or not, they have live music every Friday night, so you can get your ski on and you can get your party on.
What was not so great is two things. First of all, parking. Hoodoo just is a smaller ski area and there isn't such a large parking lot. You may find yourself parking as much as half a mile away and then packing your ski stuff in. The second one is helmets. People are used to wearing helmets, but Hoodoo does not rent them. If you want a helmet, you're going to either need to bring it or you're going to need to buy it in the shop. Otherwise, you're going without. We're looking for our next travel destination. Help us out by leaving a comment with your recommendations.
Also, give us a thumbs up. We'd love it if you'd subscribe. And of course, the best thing you can do to help us out is to share this video with your friends. And speaking of videos, right about now, there should be some other videos showing up that'll help you deep dive into more meaningful travel.